Hi everyone, it's Jana here, and I wanted to show to you the Painter's Toolbox from the collection Urban Garden. And just to do something different, I wanted this time to show in Photoshop elements because the collection comes with ABR brushes and tool brushes to use in Photoshop. So if you are not familiar, you can load here, go into brushes, and then you go to load brushes, and you're going to go where the where your brushes are installed. In the case here in the folder of the Urban collection, you see here the ABR file is already loaded. So also what I did, I loaded the swatches. So if you go to window color swatch, and I loaded here the swatch that she provided, and you do the same thing. You just go to this menu here, load swatches, and you find the Urban collection folder, and you find the folder where you have the swatches. Okay, so we are all done here. I'm going to start a new file. Sorry about that, my dog is trying to settle here. Put brush, and I'm gonna start a new layer. And your brushes maybe be showing different than mine. It's just a selection here. I like large thumbnails, but you can have stroke, large list, whatever you want. So I'm gonna just start here, choose one of the, make it just smaller a little bit, and we can have this nice leaves there. So she has a collection of nice what I like about this brush tools is that as we go towards more at the end here, you're gonna see that there is not just like elements, but there is also tools to paint. So you can just click. To me it's easier to drag because I use a Wacom tablet. If you don't have one, of course, you're gonna click with your mouse, or you can drag with your mouse as well. Okay, so we have all kinds of nice leaves there. That was a nice contrast. Let me start another layer so we can clean this. And so we have some leaves there. What I really loved, my favorite, I think is I'm gonna use over and over, is this kind of texture, grungy, scratchy kind of. It's just so good to blend. This kind of brushes, they are so good to blend, and it gives you a very nice transition as well. As you see here, this one has a nice canvas texture. So this one is really soft. So you have a nice view, and if you wanted to extra here, go back to more. I'm doing all this in the same layer, so you see they kind of blend together, and you can play with the opacity as well. And you have this one that has an interesting kind of texture. And so these are more the textural brushes. So let me just reduce the layer opacity here and use that as a background and start a new layer. And we have again some elements. I'm gonna get a darker color here so you can see better. We have these nice circles. We have some splats. have these nice leaves. See here. This one is kind of a punchinella kind of brush. You can just give a light brushing, or you can really put pressure and do a heavy one. So if I just, you can hear here on my Wacom, if I just touch and I touch and drag, and it happens this, and then if I put pressure, and then I can put more paint. So really nice. That is more a possibility when you have the Wacom tablet. So you have the settings here for it. You can do that. So let's start a new layer here. We have this one that is, let me put it black. It's kind of a doodle. So you can make doodles and do some nice drawings if you like. You can do some nice doodles like this, or more like this. Possibilities. What else? We have another set of pen as well. This one is more textural. You can do like stars. You can just even write, which I don't like because I have a terrible handwriting. You have more dots. This nice kind of, let me put darker, music text here, and this nice also grunge texture. And we have, let me first show this one. Yes, I have to put a new layer, thank you. This is kind of a scratch as well. You can, let me make it bigger. You can do some kind of more textural, even drawings like this. So you can see here, and there's this one here that's kind of the same, gives you some texture. Okay, and we have this fun one that looks like a palette knife, and I'm going to clean up here a little bit so we can see better. And this one you can start blending things if you put in the same layer here, and we can alternate middle colors here. Oops, I keep pushing that, sorry about that. And we can do this more kind of straight edge kind of design. So all to build up your background. And for example, now that the background is nice, we could use these flowers here, and let's see what happened if you change the blend mode to overlay. As you can see here, you start to do new backgrounds. So if I put a new layer and put a strong color and go back to that rose, and you start to have you know, some nice effects, and you can do your own designs there. So this was the Urban Garden Painter's Toolbox Brush Tools by NBK Design. Thank you.